Hey, third grade. I hope that you are excited to see me again because for the next couple of weeks, I will be helping you get through multiplication and kind of going through just the introduction of multiplication, which is awesome because I love multiplication. It's my absolute favorite thing to teach. So we're going to start. You had a little bit of multiplication last year, but I'm gonna go a little bit further with it, and we're gonna start talking about vocabulary words, and we will then go further into it when we discuss like problem solving and things like that. So it's fun. Trust me, we're gonna have a lot of fun. So understanding multiplication. Multiplication is about joining equal groups, okay? Joining, combining, it's all about equal groups. So the answer to a multiplication product is called a product. So when you are finding a product, you are finding the answer to a multiplication problem. The two numbers that you are multiplying together are called factors, okay? So those are your factors. Now, most people say, oh, this means times, which you're absolutely right. It does mean times. It also means groups of, okay? It means groups of. So I have 4 groups of 6, okay? So it can be times, but it also means groups of. And we have to remember that, okay? So multiplication is about joining equal groups, okay? Joining equal groups to find a product. Joining equal groups to find a product. Factors, you have your factors to get you your product. It's important to remember that. So there are so many ways to find an answer or to represent multiplication. So many ways. You can represent it with equal groups, repeated addition, arrays and area models, number lines, strip diagrams, and the commutative property, which is just flipping them. So, and this anchor chart alone can get very overwhelming. So we're just going to start piece by piece. And today we're going to start with equal groups, okay? So I'm going to show you a strategy, and then you're going to go and you're going to try it. So we're just starting with equal groups. Here's what equal groups looks like, okay? So you find the product by creating equal groups. Remember what this means. This means groups of, okay? So I have 4 groups of 5. So here are my 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and inside there are 5, okay? And then I count what I have. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20. So 20 is my product. I have 4 groups of 5 that get me a product of 20. Not bad, right? Okay, I'm going to show you a couple examples. So here's our first one. 2 groups of 3. So how many groups will I be drawing? 2. I have 2 groups. Here's 1 and here's 2. Okay, there are 2 groups of 3. So how many will be in this one circle? 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're joining equal groups. You're putting them together. So I'm going to count how many I have all, how many dots I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 dots in all. Now I know what some of you are thinking. That's too easy. But you have to start with your basics first because things will begin to get trickier. So 2 groups of 3 is 6 dots in all. Let's try another one. 4 groups of 2. So how many groups? 4. I have 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are in each group? 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How many dots in all? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or I can skip count and I can say 2, 4, 6, 8. So I have 8 dots in all. Not too bad, right? In your Schoology, you are going to be given the number of groups and how many in all. And then on the second part of your problem, you will show your work of drawing those groups. All right, go ahead and get started on that.